and a range of values of k for which this quadratic equation has no real roots. This is all about the discriminant. So a is 1, b is k, c is 0. The discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. And for no real roots, it's going to be less than 0, because when you take the square root of it, we can't do that with real numbers. We can't take the square root of a negative. Okay, so we can just sub in. We're going to have k squared minus 4 times 1 times 16 is less than 0. So k squared minus 64 is less than 0. Now be really careful here. This is what you shouldn't do. You shouldn't do k squared less than 64 and then start trying to take square roots, because you can't take square roots when you have inequalities. It doesn't quite work like that. We need to be really careful, because when you square a negative, it becomes positive and etc. So you can't keep the sign the same like you would with an equation. Proper way to do it is going to be to factorize it. It's a difference of two squares. And then draw a little graph of what y equals this thing looks like. So there'll be a root of 8 from here, and minus 8. That's what my quadratic will look like. And then I want it to be below 0, so below the x-axis. So it's all my values between here and here. Therefore, my answer is going to be minus 8 less than k less than 8. We're then asked to find the center and area of the circle given by this equation. So I'm going to complete the square on x squared minus 4x. For this, we have that 4. That gives me x squared minus 4x plus 4, so I need to minus 4 to keep it the same. And then I'm going to have y plus 3 all squared, but then I need to minus the 9. I'm not going into loads of detail on completing the square. It's something to practice if you're not happy with it, and I go into more detail on in other videos. Then minus 3 equals 0. So it's all about that. Now I'm going to rewrite it in the form for a circle, which is x minus a squared plus y minus b squared equals r squared. This is actually an application of Pythagoras. It gives us a center AB and radius r. So I'm going to get x minus 2 all squared plus y plus 3 all squared. And these end up being minus 16. So I'm going to get 16 over here, or 4 squared. Right, I've got my center, which is going to be 2 minus 3. Because remember, it's in x minus a gives me a center a, so x minus 2 gives me a center x coordinate 2. And then the radius is equal to 4, because remember it's r squared here, which means the area is going to be pi times 4 squared, which gives me 16 pi. Yeah, you could write that to 3 significant figures, but I'm just going to leave it exact, I think. Well done.